Hello everyone, my name is Narasimhamurthy. So, in this video, we are going to study about friction. So, we are going to study about force of friction, factors affecting friction, and why friction is an essential evil. Fine. Next is I will show you some picture. Please try to understand this. Here, a boy who is walking falls when he steps on a banana peel. So, what is the possible reason for this is let's try to investigate this. Look at the following example. When we slide a book on a tabletop, it stops after moving some distance. What is the possible reason for this? Next, similarly, a car which is moving at a very high speed stops when it applies brakes. What is the possible reason? A football, when kicked, stops after moving some distance. Here also, what is the possible reason for this? For all these examples, the reason is force of friction. What is meant by force of friction? Force of friction is the force that opposes the motion of an object. The force of friction always opposes the applied force. If we apply force along left, the friction acts along right. Similarly, if you apply force along the right direction, friction acts along left direction. The force of friction acts between the contact between the surface of two objects. What are the factors affecting friction? Friction is affected by the two surfaces in contact. If the surface of the two surfaces is smooth, then friction is very less. If the surface of the two objects which are in contact is rough, friction is very high. Friction is caused by the irregularities on the two surfaces in contact. Even those surfaces which appear very smooth have large number of minute irregularities. Irregularities on the two surfaces lock into one another. When we attempt to move any surface, we have to apply a force to overcome interlocking. On the rough surfaces, there are larger number of irregularities, so the friction is very greater if a rough surface is involved. What are the types of friction? Static friction, sliding friction, and rolling friction. Static friction. The force required to overcome friction at an instant an object starts moving from rest is a measure of static friction. Sliding friction. The force required to keep the object moving with the same speed is a measure of sliding friction. Rolling friction. When one body rolls over the surface of another body, the resistance to its motion is called rolling friction. Next, why friction is essential in life. Suppose If we want to write with a chalk piece on the board, there is a friction between chalk piece and the board. Striking a matchstick produces fire by friction. Here also there is friction between matchbox and the matchstick. Similarly, if we want to walk on the floor, there is friction between shoes and the floor. Suppose if the floor in which we are walking is very smooth, we will fall down slow. That's why friction is an essential evil. Thank you.